Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Ninja in his Object 430. This is a tier 9 game on, Live Oaks. I don't know why I was going to say Lakeville. This is quite clearly Live Oaks. And so, yeah, we're going to get into this game, but first, we're going to show you how to kill this thing. This is the new tier 9 Russian medium tank, and it's so brand new, most people are still trying to, well, kill it without knowing what they're trying to kill. So, we're going to pause the game. I actually have to bring up the pause screen, and then we'll jump over to the armor viewer I got set up already and see what this thing actually looks like. So, hopefully if I do that, and then, yeah, there we go. One of these days, I'll eventually get smoother. But anyways, so this is what it looks like as far as just the armor goes. And you can see it's incredibly weak from the sides to the back and above. But straight on the front, there's quite a bit of red and yellow looking at you. And so with just standard penetration, you're, what we're looking at, 238 millimeters of pen, I believe. And so you have a 50-50 going through the lower plate, and actually quite a good amount of going through the upper plate because of the way it's angled and the fact that it's the same thickness as the lower plate. The reason you have such a low percentage chance of going through the lower plate when you're shooting at it is because it's so angled, and so you want to be shooting at this upper plate, or even better, be shooting the cheeks. So the entire front of this thing is where you want to be shooting it, or the roof. The rest, this belt of armor on the turret is not worth shooting at. Don't bother; it's just not worth your time. You might as well just shoot this thing in the hull or the top of the turret. Of course, remember the cheeks when it is side scraping. Also, do remember this thing is a V-shaped body, or at least partly. So if you're shooting it in the side, be careful. If you shoot it down on too much of an angle, or if it's side scraping or something, it will ricochet you. Yeah. So yeah. Back to the game. And so, before we get started, as always, if you think that this deserves an MVP, then go ahead and hit that like button. And can I get more likes for the armor viewer? That would be amazing. And thank you. I'm going to try and continue with it as much as I remember to. And so if you don't see it in a video, it's probably because I forgot. In which case, I'm sorry. Or because the tank is just so lightly armored, you really don't need to know how to kill it. You should be able to point and click kind of thing. And lastly, if you think I deserve more subscribers, then please share this. And in all things, thank the Patreons, for they are awesome. They really do help provide quite a bit that I otherwise just wouldn't be able to provide right now. The MVP program is completely Patreon supported. And so yeah, go ahead and thank them, especially if you've won at some point. Ninja seems to be typing. I can't see any other reason he'd be stopping in the middle of the map. Yep. Apparently we've decided that our best player on the team is a bot or something like that. That's amazing. I wasn't paying attention to who he decided that was a bot, but Ninja is having a good laugh at that, so that's always fun. Sorry if you heard my phone go off. Apparently somebody decided now is the best time to try and call me. It's always the way it works, right? Ooh, so Ninja thought the Object 257 wasn't paying attention. In fact, he was. And so we got shot and we didn't manage to return any damage. Now, the reason we're not able to see him right there is there's a set of stairs that press out from that building. Just barely enough that Ninja is actually shooting into them instead of into the enemy, and that's becoming a problem. Was a problem. Now, obviously, it's not because he just doesn't care anymore. Aiming in, he's a little bit zoomed in. I'd appreciate if you backed out of the zoom a little bit, because it would make it a little bit easier for him to twitch the aiming reticle without it just flying around everywhere. But of course, this is how, I mean, you know, I'm sure this is how he likes to play, or possibly he hasn't thought about it. One of the two, I'm sure, is correct. He's looking for the tracking shot, or possibly just the shot on the Tiger 1, because of course, anytime you can get an enemy tank out of the battle, or even just track it up, then that is something you want to be doing, because it makes it easier for your team to snowball this into a victory. Unfortunately, our team seems to be snowballing this towards defeat. What with our killing 3 and they're killing 6, we seem to have lost this flank almost completely. For some reason, a bunch of our tanks have gone from out in the middle of the map to here, and at this point in time, these positions are not quite as strong as positions over here would be, and that poor object 750 or 75 looks like he's probably doomed out there with all those tanks around him. But make his back up against this wall and side scrape or something, and maybe start to. Never mind, he is dead. Great, that's unfortunate. Tiger 2 is just gonna push past us, so we're gonna shoot him in this. Apparently, he doesn't care about the fact that we're beside him, so we're gonna get another great shot into his flank. And now he's suddenly realized, oh, there's a tank there. It's a bit late. So Ninja described this as the best game he's ever had in the email he sent me, and so this should be a joy to watch it. No, seriously. I think we bounced that off the comp or up into the upper part of the 257. Still unable to do any actual damage to this guy. This is just becoming sad. There we go. That's straight through the armor we wanted to hit. Friendly Tiger P coming around behind. Unfortunately missing. And this guy is just playing the game best way he can. Manages to punch one through the 263, which is not easy to do. And 263 pins him in place in such a way that it gives great side shots to both of us. Both us and the Tiger P, mind you. Back shot. There we go. Now there's only a few enemy tanks left. 5 versus 4. The 3 of us are in okay condition. And so it really... It looks like the 263 and the Tiger P are pushing in towards the enemy camp. They really need to be sticking with us so that we can all support each other. And Ninja really doesn't have the option of going with them right now because of the fact that we're getting pushed on our cap quite strongly. If he can get into a decent position in this tank, then he can spot the guys and hopefully be able to take them out as they try to come over that ridge. That ioEther is in a really strong location. However, it's really vulnerable. Much like our location, if there's a Tiger right there. So Tiger is spotting for the rest of his team. We're going to have a few other tanks definitely shooting at us. Or not yet, apparently. Wait, did we just lose? We lost the Tiger P to the ioEther. Seriously? This 263 should be able to take out the poor little ioEther. Especially with Ninja pelting it in. What are you doing? No. Are you gonna dance with a ioEther? I would focus on the ioEther right now, Ninja. Don't worry about the cap. Yeah, exactly. Especially since our 263 apparently has gotten himself... Oh, nice tracking shot. Gotten himself tracked somehow. There we go. That's shit. Good lord, all he needs to do is charge the ioEther, face hug the ioEther until the ioEther bounces. then he needs to pull back and shoot, and then just keep that up. Like, I mean, face hugging, a little bit wiggling. The ioEther should have a hard time petting him. I mean, if he's using gold the entire time, then he might as well just sit there and just do a straight duel. But he should be okay. You go with a HE shell for these guys. I don't think that was an HE shell. It doesn't really matter though. I'd have loaded up an HE shell for him and the Batchat, because why waste regular ammo on them, right? You don't need to. No point in doing it. There is still a Tiger P that we haven't seen yet, so that is something we have to pay attention for, because when he shows up, it's going to change this battle a little bit, though not a ton. Tiger bouncing off us again. Tiger is invisible right about there, but he's being spotted for by the Batchat. So now we have a problem, because the ioEther is going to come up behind us, and so we got to get this Batchat dead, so that the Tigers are going to have a much harder time spotting us. And where? Oh, Batchat in the open. Batchat's dead. Good. And the Tiger apparently fell back. Maybe we hit him with that blind shot. I can't imagine why the Tiger would run away when the Batchat was spotting us. Oh, Tiger P on our flank. You just gotta get into cover though. So fires on the, yeah, look at that. That blind shot hit that Tiger, forcing it back into cover. Repairing the tracks, barely slowing down, pushing around the corner, kills the Tiger. Good. Now I would wait for a couple seconds. Yep, to go hidden. Side scrapes out and kills the Tiger P. Oh, that was dangerous. Yeah, that's why it was dangerous. So right now the ioEther is somewhere in this vicinity. We were just lit. The safe thing would have been to back here where he was definitely in cover and wait for a count of 10. The reason you do that is because you're lit, the enemy is not. You don't want to be exposing yourself when you're on a one shot, unless you really have to be. Now, obviously, the ioEther missed, so we're still in this. But I mean, you don't need to be exposing yourself unnecessarily. Also, there's 5 minutes left in this game. Ninja has plenty of time to outmaneuver this guy. Wait, no. You're not going out there. Go that way. No. No, don't go this way. Oh, good. Apparently our 705 is trying to make sure we throw the game. That's amazing. It's players like that who used to ping out the locations of their teammates to the enemy because you know, they're idiots and not very bright. So we're gonna speed this up because he's doing exactly what he should be doing. He is making sure the ioEther has no idea where he is, and now he should be able to outspot the ioEther. And he's gonna try and come in behind him and actually use his own hill against him, or that's what he should be doing. I'd sit up in that bush. Nah, that was a bit risky approach to the bush. But no ioEther, okay. There. Okay, so we're gonna pause this. We're gonna slow this down. It's looking at us. It's looking at us? Good to go. And you missed, didn't you? You just fired and missed. It's looking at us. That's a problem. But good. No, I was wrong. No. Oh. Okay. So when you're in a duel to the death, and you fire, don't don't stay still. Assume you've been lit. Especially, like, I mean, it's an enemy tank destroyer. It's been sitting there for a while. Obviously, it anticipated that we'd be coming out from this direction. Ninja got a little cocky, and he should have kept moving after he fired, and he didn't. It's so sad because it was such a great game, and he definitely had the ioEther dead to rights. If all he'd done is maybe approached and sat in this bush for a couple seconds, maybe he would have lit him. Or it's possible that he could have ducked into the houses and lit him from there, and then had cover when he fired. But basically, because of the fact that he lit him right about here, and then fired and didn't keep moving, gave the ioEther all the time it needed in the world to aim. And he needed to keep moving and wiggle a little bit and hope the ioEther tracked him. Because if it just tracked him, then we would have. It's been long enough since we used the repair kit that we should have been able to just pop the repair kit and get into cover. And then, or otherwise, if we got tracked by fire, but not actually killed, then we could have returned fire and killed him from there. But really, you want to use the maneuverability of the medium tank to get around the flank of the tank destroyer, especially on the heavily armored ones like the ioEther. And by engaging it from the front with that shot, it really gave all the advantage to the ioEther. Other than that, although this was a great game and well played by Ninja all the way around, it's just one unfortunate mistake at the end, and a couple other mistakes that didn't really mean anything throughout the game made it so that he lost this otherwise amazing victory. So thank you very much, Ninja, for sending this in, and let's jump over and see his results. Okay, so Masterclass first class, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, High Caliber, and the Top Gun. And this is all on a defeat, mind you. So the experience he gets from this is quite... Wow, wait a second. You got more experience than anyone on the enemy team, except for the Tiger P, who did 1,600 damage when he was bottom tier. Good lord. Yeah, that's when you know you had a great game. By the way, can you get a thumbs up for the camera in the replay or the results screen? If you guys like this or don't like this or want, don't like it or whatever, want changed, then drop me a comment. If you like it, drop me a comment or just hit the like button. And I'll try and remember to keep doing this. This actually is quite a bit easier to do now than it was before because of the new software I'm using, which is the updated OBS suite. And so I'm trying to get into using that now, which is really what I should have been using for a while, but I hate change. But it's much easier to do stuff like this, or stuff with like this, with this suite. But 7,000 damage, good lord, and 3,000 damage blocked. Oh, so close. And well done, sir. We lost money, but it's to be expected. If he had won the game, then he probably would have made a little bit more money. Maybe it would have broken even, but the fact that he's running combat Russians just kind of means that he's losing a ton of cash every time he fires the gun. It's just the way it works. Overall, well done. The experience was probably worth it, and the game was quite awesome, even if unfortunately it didn't quite end the way we wanted it to. Thank you so much for saying this in, Ninja. If you guys think this is the MVP, please hit that like button. If you think that I deserve more subscribers, then please share this. And all things, please thank the Patrons, for they really are awesome, and they really do support this channel. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.